Hi everyone and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to be reviewing this Angel Rose Hated with Love eyeshadow palette. It comes in two color variants. One is light blue and second one is red. So I bought the red one. I've heard that the real palette cost for around 12,000 rupees, but I don't know much about that. So without any further ado, let's get started the video. I received it in this cardboard packaging and it was wrapped with one clear plastic which I removed. According to me, the packaging is quite good, and let's open and see how does it look from the inside, and we will talk about all the details of it. So whenever it comes to take this out, I take it out in this way and I keep it again inside of this so that I can keep it safe for a longer time. So here as you can see how the palette looks like, and this is by brand Angel Rose and the real one comes by SFR and its full name is Headed with Love Pressed Pigment Palette. And now we will see the details are mentioned at the back of the palette. So first here you can see the brand name is mentioned, and then you can see a picture of the color shades that you will get inside of the palette. And then here is the ingredient list is mentioned, the eyeshadow ingredients and the glitter ingredients are mentioned separately, and then at the bottom of the palette you can see the packaging and the expiry date is mentioned. If you want to read them, then you can take a screenshot and read it later. You will be able to zoom in and then that will become convenient for you to read them. Here you get the magnetic locks at the front and both sides. This is a very good part of it, and I want you to have a closer look on it so that you can have an idea that how hard or how loose is it. This way it will not be open by itself no matter how you are carrying it to anywhere. In this palette you get 63 shades. It has shimmery, glittery, chunky glitters and matte eyeshadows as well. And after that you get this plastic which is quite thick and it is very important to keep it safe. And the other side you get a very good quality mirror which is also sticked very well. Now it's time to talk about the most important thing, the product which we will use. As you can see, it has got fungus, but it hasn't got the fungus recently. It had at that time when I received it. This is a very disappointing thing for me because of it hasn't even expired yet and it has got the fungus like this. So this is terrible. Now I'm going to show you how the color payoff of these eyeshadows. So for that I'm using a little bit concealer because of I'll show you at the back of my hand. So I am using some concealers at the back of my whenever hand. We create an eye makeup, so before applying any kind of the eyeshadows, we use some eye base or concealers on our eyes because of the fair test must be done. And I have applied some red color and then brown color. This one you can call neon green or parrot green color. And right now I'm applying matte shades. After this I'll show you the shimmery shades. So I'm gonna use our most used golden color. This one is shimmery shade, and as you can see I don't think this is that much shiny. And keep on watching, I'll give you some important tips in the last of the video. And after that I'm applying this color, and this is also a shimmery shade. Next I'm going to be applying this golden glittery shade, and since this is the pressed glitter, so you don't need a glue to stick it. As you can see that I'm applying it on top of the previous eyeshadow because of whenever we apply the glitters, we apply it on top of the any eyeshadow like shimmery or matte eyeshadows, but the colors must be the same. And as you can see how shiny is it, I don't think this is that much shiny guys. It is shiny in camera in front of sunlight, but in real this is not that good. Maybe because of they have put some glue into this, that is why it has got a little fade up, but it is not that shiny as much as loose glitters are. Now I'm applying this golden shade not on top of any eyeshadow but on top of the base. And you know, before buying this, whenever I used to see the photo of this palette, I used to think that this is the silver color, but I have to tell you that this is a multicolor glitter, and there are two shades are like this which has got multicolor. So I want you to be clear about this, that there is no silver color glitter in this palette. I'm swatching this light blue shimmery shade. I bought this for 325 rupees. I have to show you one more kind of the glitters which has chunky particles. It has got star shaped particles, and you will get just two colors in it, and the third one has also chunky particles, but that's a little different shape that hasn't any star shape. I'm going to take you in the natural light to show you the magic. Here, as you can see how shiny, how beautiful the glitters are looking, as you can see there. And also all the details are looking very clearly, is very visible. As you can see, the pink has also star shapes, but I think I couldn't pick up that from my fingers. or maybe when I was applying then it wasn't applied on it. And as you can see how beautiful these glitters are looking, because of I came to show you in natural light. Finally, it's time to talk about my opinion that would I like to recommend this to you or not. So of course guys, there are some conditions that if you are a beginner and if you are thinking that if you will invest in an expensive palette then you will waste your money because of you are a beginner, then you can go for any other palette in this price range. Since it has got fungus, which is very disappointing thing for me, that is why I would not like to recommend this to you. And I would say that if you can afford an expensive palette then please go for an expensive palette. I'm not saying that every expensive product works better than a cheap product. No, sometimes a cheap product works better than an expensive product. But because of I have seen a lot of time in eyeshadows that they work very well. Because of cheap eyeshadows comes in powdery form and expensive eyeshadows comes in very creamy form. That is why they work better. Sometimes we see an eye makeup and we want to create the same, but we can't. Most of the time, it is the fault of your talent, and sometimes it is because of the quality of the eyeshadows. Before that, we use some transition shade, and after that, we try to give the depth as much as we can on our crease line, but we can't because of our cheap palettes and this one as well. So as much as we apply, most of it falls down, and that's why we can't create. This is not the case with the expensive palette. As much as eyeshadow you will apply, you will get that darker eyes. From my side, you can go for an expensive palette if you can afford, like Huda Beauty, or recently I've heard about some other expensive palettes and they are amazing. Their shimmery shades, matte shades works very well. They look very much shiny when you apply them on your eyes. So yeah, this is it for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye for now.